What's going on, everybody? So Gamers are back playing some NBA 2K17, and today we're going to be getting into, can the Brooklyn Nets start the season off 25-0 and still make the playoffs? Now, obviously, the real Brooklyn Nets, there's no way that they could do this, so I had to go ahead and I had to pick up some Hall of Famers and put them on the team and then release them after they went 25-0. So let's see what can happen with the Brooklyn Nets. I think you'll be surprised at what actually happens, or maybe you won't be, I don't know, but it was pretty interesting. You can see right here just completely rolling through. Allen Iverson, LeBron James, '06, Michael Jordan, and some other people are on this team, so I thought they would lose at least one, but, I did this first try, so the fan interest, I don't understand how a team of that caliber is only getting 57.85 right there fan interest. That's just ridiculous. I would pay good money to see this team actually play, so that didn't make sense. But okay, so right here, now we're gonna skip ahead. Now I went ahead and I put the actual team back together. There was only one player missing, so technically this isn't accurate, but I had to get rid of at least one to start off the super team, so it's whatever, man. It's one player. He probably doesn't even play like 10 minutes a game, so it doesn't really mean anything. And right here, he blowout loss to the Sixers. That's the Brooklyn Nets team that we know. I thought that was kind of funny. Golden State Warriors lost. Cavaliers, they win. I can't imagine that schedule. That happened already. The Warriors and Cavs back-to-back nights. And I believe they were both blue, right? So that's, or no, they can't be. I don't know how that would really work, but that's just a tough schedule right there. And then, after that, you have the Hornets, the Bulls, and Wizards, all, playoff teams, basically. So, back to the Cavs. Pacers, Cavs, back-to-back, two physical teams, Jazz, another physical team. Like, this is a tough schedule. You can't really blame the Nets, but they don't really have, they are getting, some talent, and just like the Mavericks, like two, pretty down teams that, are gathering talent as the season goes along, players stepping up. So, Isaiah Whitehead and Yogi Berra, if I pronounced that correctly. Those are two guys, for example, so started from the bottom, now we here, boy. 31-13, 30, let's see, Miami Heat, gonna be a close game. They lose by 3, wow. Tough loss. Alright, let's just let it keep simming. Yeah, I turned all that, scouting and trading off, man, it was getting annoying. But still, they're sticking in there, so, you see they're 10-16 right now if you think about it, 10-17. And if you do that, that's definitely going to get you a playoff spot, like I said, especially in the East, so they have really nothing to be worried about. Here we go, approaching the halfway through the season. They're still well above 500. It's pretty much an easy ride to the playoffs unless you completely just choke and lose, 80-90% of your games, which the Nets won't do. They'll win a couple games. They can go, the next couple months, win like 3-4 games each month. They'll be fine. So, which then, even then, is still really hard to do. So. Alright, let's see what happens after the All-Star break. They're 500 right now. There we go. There, the losses need to beat the Mavs. Nope. Alright, even then, guys, 12, this point in time in the season, you're still making the playoffs. Even if they can somehow manage to come back to even at 500, they'll still grab the 8th seed or 7th seed. So, they're just getting wins when needed, and they're just making sure they don't slip too far. The season is, there's only a couple games left. Usually it goes to what, like the 20th, I believe. It goes like 3rd, 24th. That's usually when the playoffs begin. They start on the 12th. I thought it was later. Okay, wow. So it's going to start, LeBron James wins MVP. He could in real life. And right here, they snagged the 5th seed. How about the Sixers? For some reason, they always make it the playoffs in these leagues. And, they're just going to go ahead and roll right through the Nets and just sweep them. But they did. The Nets picked up the 5th seed. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Could the Brooklyn Nets start the season off 25-0 and still make the playoffs? They did. First try. Let me know what you guys want to see next. This is Games signing out. Peace, guys. Have a great night.